welcome back to Uptake Online. Today I'm going to take you through the group by function, but before we go very far, please consider subscribing, like our channel, and hit that notification bell such that you can always have something like this. Now, how does the group by function work? So most of us have reached a point where we are making a summary. You have a sales manager, district, and sales. You're meant to make summaries of the total sales and the districts. You go ahead, you start picking one district by one as you start summing the Mukono one by one, which is not correct. So let me show you how you do this with ease. So if you have to use the group by function, make sure that you have Office or Excel 365 and Excel 2001 and above. Now, how do we use the group by function? Equals to group by. Then the first thing is you select the raw fields. So the raw field we have is the districts. Then the next thing is the value. These are the values we are going to deal with in aggregation. Then the next is the function. What are we doing? So I'm going to choose one of the functions. This time I'm doing sum. I'll tap that to sum. Then the next functions we have, or the next prompts, we have the field headers, which we already have. So I can skip that, or you can do a 0 for now. There is another option for do you need totals, do you need grand totals? So I will do a no. So the moment that is done, the others are optional. You close parentheses and enter. So here it is going to give us a summary of all our districts and the sum of all the totals. So if you check out Gulu, we have this one, control this, this, and this. So here the total is 24,384, which is exactly this one. So the moment you check, this total is 157, which totals to this 157. So the same way, how do we get the summary of the sales managers with their totals? Still, it is the same thing, equals to group by. What are the raw fields? The raw fields this time, they are the sales managers. But remember, the data I'm dealing with is not converted to a table. I'm going to show you another one when the data is converted to a table for simplicity and productivity as you populate more data under that table. So group by, we have selected the raw fields. The values still remain our total sales. You can proceed and put the function that is a sum. Then the others are optional. If you don't show that you don't need the field headers, the total, by default they will give you totals. So since I don't need totals, I'll go ahead and reject the headers with a 0, then reject the totals with a 0 and enter. And this is what I have. So the next thing, if you want to beef up your group by function and you want to sort the totals either ascending or descending, you always come and add a sort by function. So there is sort and sort by. So if I use sort, by default, it always sorts this in, this is sort by. Then we move to another option where we have a table. Now the beauty with a table that every time you add data on that table, your summary, which you have grouped by, will always be populating automatically. So let's do the same. This is equal to group by. The row this time is the district. So the good thing with a header, the moment you hover over the header of a table, it will bring you that arrow. The moment you click on that, it selects all the field or the column data, comma, and because my table is named, it already gives me that this is a sales table and I've selected the district column or the district field. comma, the function or the values first. This is sales. Still, I will select that way. Comma, we are summing this. We don't need totals. We don't need headers, we don't need totals, and enter. So at this point, we can also get the summary of the sales manager. Here I will go ahead and do the same group by. This time we are doing a group by the sales managers. Then I will do a comma, the values. I'm going with the total sales. I'll do a comma, and I'm doing a sum. I don't want the headers, and I don't want the totals. Go ahead and enter. You'll get your summaries that way. Now, the beauty with tables is that every time I add anything at the bottom, I can reduce this. Every time I add anything at the bottom, let me see, I've added Sabiti from Uganda, okay, Sabiti from Kasese, then I put here the amount. So you'll realize that the data has updated automatically with Kasese here on the district, and it has updated automatically with Sabiti. So every time you add data, if I add subtech, this is Impigi. So you'll find that already we have a 0, which means if I have data here added, it will automatically add. Already subtech has added with the total sales. So if I go ahead and add my district here, let's say Piggy, it will automatically add. So guys, that's how we use the group by function. Please go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave us a comment, and make sure you keep on as we meet in the next video. Bye bye.